Made in China was a piece that I did that was produced by David Gelber. And we followed Harry Wu, who had spent years in prison in China. And Harry, at great personal risk, went back to China and, posing as a businessman, went into some of these very same prisons where the Chinese are using prison labor to make products that are exported. Now, you can make, under international conventions, you can use prison labor for the domestic market, but you can't export products. The Chinese were exporting these products. Harry went in, he had a hidden camera in a briefcase, he taped things in there, and we drove by some of these prisons. Obviously, I couldn't get into a Chinese prison. But we got out of the car at one point and walked along the road. We had spent, I think, 4 days going from Shanghai to Beijing. The Chinese were not expecting us until the 4th day to arrive in Beijing. They thought we were arriving in China, Beijing. So actually, we'd been on the ground 3 or 4 days, unbeknownst to them, doing interviews and conducting a sting. We met with Chinese officials in Hong Kong and had someone pose as the president of an importing company. And we asked them, how can you be sure that you get good quality products? And this woman said, quite frankly, we'll beat the prisoners if they don't. So it was very clear what it was that they were doing. So we had all of this material amassed, and then we get to Beijing, and we eventually end up talking to a vice minister for business and export. And I will never forget what became the last words that he said in that piece. When we talked about prison labor and business, and he said, business is business. And that was the bottom line for them. If they are interested in cornering a market, and if they can make goods more cheaply by using cheap prison labor, that is what they will do. And they will defy any international conventions. I haven't been able to go back to China since then.